Hey kings, queens, and in-betweens, it's me, Hitsu. Today we're going to be reviewing the season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race, episode 3. So just a heads up, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you haven't watched this week's episode, stop watching, go back and see the episode, and then when you're done, come back and see this one. So, in the description below, you're going to be finding my last episode, which is technically going to be talking about the mini challenge and what they were going to have to do for this challenge. So mainly I'll be giving a mark on the runway, saying how I feel, giving a mark out of 5, and also just disclaimer, it's also my opinion only, so if I've offended anyone on their favorite queen or something, I'm sorry in advance, but this is just my opinion. So the segment of this runway was feathers. So starting off, we have Blair Sinclair's. Her dress was a little crafty, which I do agree with Michelle, but overall, I do admit that the dress does have a lot of, like, I don't know, special look to it, almost like if someone just took a bag of fez and just smacked her with it. But it still looked good on her. Fun fact, the dress that she would have originally wanted to wear couldn't, like, make it because, like, some sort of problem with, like, faxing or mailing or shipping or something. So her mom actually made that dress within a day, and on set, Monique Hars and Eureka actually helped her, like, finish it and have the fascinator and stuff, which I kind of find it very sweet, and the dress is important to her. But overall, on the runway itself, I'm just going to be giving her a 3 out of 5. It was really average, so, like, I could have gave her lower, but I just think it was just a very just safe look, nothing else much to say about it. Next queen we have is Miss Cracker. Her look was really nice. The cage though, I would have gotten rid of it because it didn't work. Like Vanessa Vanjie's cage, she should have had something like that one for us. She did on her entrance like look. But overall, I really liked it. I liked the shoulder pieces that she had. The little bird nesting was like, and there was a message, but just overall, I'll be giving her a 3.5 out of 5. It was nice. It was just, there was a couple of things, like, she needed some editing, but overall, it was pretty good. Next one we have is Eureka O'Hara. Now, this look, even though there wasn't much other than just, like, shoulders up, it was still gorgeous. Her eyes, and this is such a comeback from last episode, even though I kind of really like her leotard, just overall, aesthetically, very strong, 4 out of 5. It was good. It wasn't the best one, but it was still pretty solid. Next one we have is the Vixen. Now this peacock dress, I had mixed feelings about it for I don't know what reason, but the moment she was walking out with it, like I wanted to hate it. I don't know why, but the more I saw her walking with it, feeling herself and twirling all over the stage, I was like, you're slaying it. And it's really pretty. Like, even the hair, I was like on the fence, and then the more I look at it, the more I'm like, this is really nice. So I'm going to be giving the Vixen a 4.5 out of 5. It was really good, really solid, and I'm a little impressed now. And also, fun fact, Untucked. Woo! If you haven't watched Untucked, please go watch Untucked, because there's a lot of drama happening there between her and also Miss Aquaria. So, go watch it. Next one we have is Monique Hars. Her look was pretty. Her cape was everything. The bottom, for the first time for one of her looks, I'm not too sure about it. I would get it if she tried to give like bodice look or maybe like bird on the cloud or something. But just like torso up, perfect, nothing I would change. Bottoms down, a little bit on the fence. But overall, I'm going to be giving Miss Monique Hars a 4 out of 5. It was still pretty good overall, and I love the colors of just white and gold. Very nice, very delicate. Next one we have is Mayhem Miller. Now, she is in the bottom too because her performance was pretty rough, but the gown and the contacts was gorgeous. The hair, I always like to have long hair. Like, sometimes short hair could work, but surprisingly for her, this look, she rocked it. Overall, I found that the aesthetic that what she had was super strong, but compared to the other queen that was in the bottom 3, I do admit she's a tad lower, because you'll find out. But overall, her look was gorgeous, stunning. I'll be giving her a 4 out of 5. It was really good. It wasn't average. It was just above, but like, I just can't say say anything else more. Next queen we have is Dusty Ray Bottoms. Two out of 5. Next, we have Cameron Michaels. Oh my goodness, she is stunning. Bottom 3 did not lip sync because this look was everything. Like, oh my, I'm like speechless. Wow. Just wait, look at it again. Like, it's so stunning. I love it. It's like, wow, it's the shoulder piece. Like, a lot of them, I really love the shoulder pieces in general, and also like the head pieces, but like, oh my goodness, it looks like she took so much time. It is very like theatrical, but it's gorgeous, and I love it so much. 5 out of 5 is, I can't say anything else more. I would be crazy to say that this was bad. Like, really, like, wow. Like, congrats. Beautiful. Next one we have is Monet Exchange. It's more than Dusty Ray Bottom because her, I just can't stand it, like, at all. But her dress is really basic. I know Blair's is basic as well, but I still find that Blair's, even though it's very like papier-mâché, or I don't know what the look is, I still find it just prettier aesthetically compared to this one. Especially that, I don't know, all of Monet Exchange looks so far, they didn't really like, they didn't impress me at all. The only one that did was like her entrance look, which was she was sweeping the floor, but like, other than that, I'm still waiting for her. I'm still waiting. So overall, it's still gonna be a 2.5. I can't say anything else more. So, yep. Next queen we have is Asia O'Hara, aka Tweety Bird. I'm gonna be giving this look a 4 out of 5, even though it could be stunning and everything else, and I know people love the idea of the hands being orange to represent the beak when she holds her hands and everything, and I do admit, this is gorgeous. But, like, I don't know, just aesthetically, 4 out of 5, but like attitude and presentation wise, it could be a 5 out of 5. It's just, I don't know, I feel like there were other ones that were a lot better, but with the challenge, I do admit, yes, she does deserve to win. Next one we have is Yuha Amazaki. Her look was better than 2 other people I know, but I do admit the hair was a little bit too like pretty. Like, I think if, again, it was down hairs. If her hair was down and just a little bit tad darker, she would have been fine. It's just, I do admit in the challenge though, it was pretty rough, and in the lip sync, she did sadly lose because I feel like she wasn't feeling the emotions as much. Like too much running around and everything for that song. I don't know. And Mayhem did really like went ham on it. But overall, I'm going to be giving her a 3 out of 5. It was just average to me. It wasn't too impressive, but it was still pretty good. Last but not least, we have Aquaria. Wait, look at it one more time. Her makeup is beautiful, and the look of the dress, I find it stunning. I'm going to be giving her a 5 out of 5. Like, out of all the looks that Aquaria done so far, this is her best one, my taste. Like, wow, gorgeous. Like, she looks all defenseless, and you should look untucked, because untucked there's a lot of juicy info. So yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't seen my last episode of technically the mini challenge and also what they have to do for the maxi challenge, please look at the comments below, or I should be saying the link below. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Bye! So this is something which I would like to call bloopers. Blooper! 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 Today we're going to be reviewing the I'm going to say again, All-Star. I'm really stuck on that. That's a really good word though. Very important. It's very...